minutes of play.
This is him there. Over he goes from the acting half-back position.
Bob Mills failed to convert the try, and we rejoin play some 5 minutes later when the flying Redcliffe winger Mark Schultz took an ill-directed kick to race downfield over about 70 metres to score the first try for his team. Redcliffe lead 5 points to 3.
Well, here we see an error from the Wynnum 5-8.
Abbott, Part, Abbott, and away from a high tackle by Duncan, and picked up the loose ball by the 5/8 Walt for Wynnum, and so Wynnum back in. Across to the half-back and then to Des Morris. Walsh outside of him, Mills in the centres. Further out there comes that winger on the far side is Minns, and Minns on a good strong run, 30 metres out from the Redcliffe line. Part. Back to the blind side, across the front of Obst, but it goes to Terry Webb, back into Obst. Obst looks for the support in his time. It's the full-back up into the line to Schultz out there. Schultz on the left wing. This was one of the tacklers there, Part. And now Bax running strongly. Look at Steve Bax flying for the corner. Here's another try coming up for Redcliffe, and Bax puts it down, and Redcliffe are leading 10-3. The first scorers in the match as it goes to Part and then Deacon. A longer pass out wide to Bunny Pearce and slipping onto Lease. Peter Lease up to halfway and into touch. So Bliss is there, Duncan, and Attell. A little fullback, dodging and weaving, trying to get it back inside, but he did to the Redcliffe player who said, thanks very much. Terry Webb was there and very pleased to get the ball. Pearce and Obbs, Tiny making a break. Turns it back as the half-back sends it on, loose ball, and a Wynnum Manly ball. Mills in possession. So there we are, just when Redcliffe are starting to look very dangerous, the pass going astray. Some neat play from Tiny, of course. Pearce takes his penalty kick at goal and raises the flags, and Redcliffe get away to a lead of 12-3 after 2 minutes into the second half. Back in A grade, good to see him back there too. This is Abbott.
Yes, he is a good, honest player, always.
Brennan tackled by Obst and Webb. Abbott, injured player further back there for Redcliffe as it comes on to Lease and makes the break over the halfway mark. And very well done too. He's looking for Schultz, who's coming back inside, but couldn't unload the ball as he's well wrapped up by Bliss, and that's close. On to Webb and then Cherry in the centres. Dummies on. Cherry turning it back again. That's Holmes, and Holmes up to the quarter line. Holmes getting it back again to Obst, and Obst 22 metres out. So some fairly strong attack from Redcliffe then. Part and Close really racing onto the ball. And look at Chris Close. He said, thank you. Another try for Redcliffe. Down it goes. And Redcliffe lead 15-3.
Yes, well, that's been...
Pierce is up there now. Across to Part and Webb, the front row forward, standing out wide. And Webb running for the line, and Webb races through. Another try for Redcliffe. And that's their fourth try, and they lead 20 points to 3. The Hookers there. Part and back to Holmes, who's ran into accidental high one from Duncan. Abbott. And Abbott breaking through some ineffective tackles over the halfway mark of the full-back to beat and gets away from him. Look at the hooker running. Looks for the support up alongside him. Tony Obst is running, gets it back again to no one. And Duncan drives on it for Wynnum Manly.
Not a bad step for a hooker, has he?
By Trevor Deacon. Attell. And that's Minns from getting it across to his lock forward, French. And French making a break and running strongly, looking for the support. There's Attell. Attell racing away. Here's the try coming up for Wynnum Manly. And in goes Attell to put it down. And Redcliffe lead 22-6.
Yes, and
Mills kick. And waved away, the easiest kick you've ever seen. Missed. Redcliffe leading his own line. Deacon's up into the dummy half position. Part is there. Deacon running around, and Webb coming straight through. Terry Webb looks for the support up alongside as Tony Obst. And Obst looking everywhere for support, but just couldn't get there in time. Eventually the halfback comes through Part again and whizzing it out, finally out very wide to Backs on the wing, then to the lock forward. Slipped on again to Holmes, to the winger flying through from that far side, Lease. And Peter Lease has scored another try for Redcliffe.
To Webb. Here it is. Webb through the gap. Look for somebody, and it's Tony Obst backing up. Watch Obst as he stands in a tackle. Held there by the fullback, stands in the tackle, gets it on to Part. Part stands in the tackle, gets it on to the winger Backs back inside, and then it's finally Lease who takes the ball and races away to score the try.
Morris across wide to Attell, further out then to the 5/8, and he steps and looks for the support. Back it comes to French, and French is over for the third try for Wynnum Manly. Redcliffe leading 25. That's a Redcliffe ball. Part and Close. And pulls away from the 5/8's tackle, and another one, and look at Close steaming through. He's got the full back to beat, looks for the support, gets it back again, but it goes Redcliffe leading 25-9. And it's a Redcliffe ball. That's Tony Obst, and he's racing through. Can he get across the line? And Obst with great strength gets across, and it's another try to Redcliffe, and they lead 28-9. Partly cut off by Wynnum players inside, and the halfback Tiny and Cherry. And picked up by the lock, and it was taken by Legg, the Wynnum Manly centre, and Legg racing away with it. Legg across, 22 minutes to go. Can he win the race for the corner? He looks as if he will, but can't. No. Pulled down in a good low tackle then, as the replacement player Bax was the one that got him round by the ankles, and the touch judge's flag is up. And it's a hooker in the dummy half position. Obst. And a bad pass. Close eventually gathers and then gives it across then to Lease, and finally Bunny Pearce is out there having a run down, looks back inside onto Lease, and Lease, smart player that even offside Shepherd, moving across in front. Winton, and across then to Bliss. Phil Bliss pushes away from one defender, getting it back again to Seaton. Seaton races the line. Can he get the ball down? Push back. No. Indicated he got the ball down, Seaton.